O'Reilly's bestseller, Killing Jesus, now getting the movie treatment, a 3-hour National Geographic docudrama based on the book. I'm joined now by the stars of National Geographic's Killing Jesus. Haz Slayman plays Jesus Christ, and Owen Mackin from NBC's The Night Shift plays Antipas. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Well, I'll start with you, Jesus. Are you ever called Jesus Christ in this film? Because I remember in Killing Jesus, correct, by Bill O'Reilly in the book, Christ is never used following the word Jesus.
That's actually interesting. I never actually thought about that. Let me think for a second. Have I ever been called Jesus Christ? There's a scene where Simon Peter has that moment where he says that. And that's probably the only moment where that's really revealed and explained in that way for the first time, which is really great because in the story, it's that discovery, it's that journey into divinity.
And Owen, the book and also the movie, completely based on history, right?
Sure.
And they made sure to do so. How is it that this film can be kept fresh? It's a story that we've heard time and time again.
Well, I think religion is always kept fresh because people are experiencing religion for the first time, a lot of times because generations grow. And I think it's important with this story is that it allows you to kind of imbue it with your own sense of what you believe, religion, and what you believe in Jesus. And it's looking at it from just the point of view of his teachings and of just the man of the time itself. And I think that's why it's very different because this is what happened, this is who he is, and then you can decide yourself how much you want to kind of care or kind of believe in that.
What kind of pressure is there associated with playing somebody like Jesus, especially your background? You're a Muslim.
Yeah, I mean, I was raised Muslim, and in that sense, actually, it was incredibly amazing and profound, and like my whole family is just, they can't believe it till now, and they're so proud. And so as somebody who's raised Muslim, in the Quran, Jesus is mentioned more than Muhammad, and so he comes even before Muhammad in many ways. So it's beyond an honor, if the least, I can say about it. And for me, it was a lot of pressure because I was, first of all, I mean, how often do you get to play such a role, an important figure in history? Right. Probably the most famous figure in history. And then where do you begin? And can you do it? Can you not? Trusting yourself. But in the process, it really, what he stood for and his teachings really helped me go through the whole experience. And it was one of the best things I've ever done in my life.
Owen, were there teaching moments while you were shooting this film for you as well?
To be honest, my favorite moment shooting this was actually, I had a scene with Haz, and I don't think he had any dialogue, and he had such a dignity about him, which was actually incredible in terms of how he played it, which actually was so representative of how I would have seen Jesus, because I grew up as a Catholic and I went to Jesuit school, and Haz was so powerful just in terms of how he portrayed this person, that was for me the moment when I went, okay.
I just had a lot of caffeine that day, that's
had to have an extra jolt there.
Yeah.
Well, Haz and Owen, thank you so much for your time today. We can't wait to see it.
Yeah,
it's going to be a hit, just like Bill O'Reilly's book, Killing Jesus.
That's right.
Killing Jesus premieres on the National Geographic channel tonight, March 29th, 8 o'clock.